There you go, Captain Podcast number 20. I'm your host, Sammy Loco. I'm here with.
Oh yeah. This is Cedric, one and only. That's what she said.
All right, so we have a couple topics to go about. No questions today, unfortunately, but we're going to keep moving. What did you learn from the KD and Draymond conversation?
I watched the conversation twice. It was a very, very good conversation, good info. A lot of stuff that I didn't know. But one of the things that stuck out to me the most was I learned like the reason why he handles the media the way he do and how he answers questions for real. Because he said like before, like early in his career, he put like the media on like a pedestal because he felt like they had like more years in the game that they knew more than him for real. But like once he got like more experience and started learning the game, learning everything, and like the game became more simple to him, he realized like they can like never understand like everything that he go through as far as basketball wise. And so like the questions like they were asked for real, they wasn't like as intelligent to him as like early on in his career for real. Yeah, so yeah, I did find out like because I really ain't know like why you'll act like that towards the media. I just thought it was just him for real. But I figured out like yeah, it's just he his experience made him more smarter than whatever questions that they're trying to ask him for real. Yeah, so that's why I learned from that.
For me, I learned a couple of things. I learned that a lot of times with these situations, a lot of organizations they cater to the one with a better player, and they've been doing that since the 90s, 80s, probably even before that. And I understood the stance with KD saying, not really saying nothing about it. But
Mm,
I'm also disappointed in Steve Kerr and how they handle it because um, if you think about it, it shouldn't have went to that point. It should have been just like, let them handle it. And
mm,
I think that's why a lot of teams do player only meetings because you have to let them figure it out. Coaches can say what they're going to say, but it's just at the end of the day, it's just what are you going to do? Like
yeah.
you can't. You're going to try to punish this guy, and it's like it's childish. Like the way
Mm,
that the Warriors handle it, it's like that's how you would handle a high school situation or a college situation. These are grown men.
yeah.
So if y'all wanted KD to stay, then you know y'all could just let them handle it. Say Draymond, you know what you got to do. Him being the vocal leader of the team.
Mm,
But a lot of things that they did not touch on, and which I wanted KD to say, well, I wanted Draymond to ask about it, but I think he wasn't going to do that. Two
mm,
things. One thing about him wanting to have control of the team over Stephen Curry.
mm,
Because if you think about it, Stephen Curry took a backseat just like Wade did with LeBron.
yeah.
Now, Wade is always going to be Wade in Miami, and Stephen Curry always going to be what the Warriors is. I
Yeah.
think KD was listening to everybody, and he wanted to be the alpha because with OKC, you see how that happened. He wasn't
Mm,
an alpha, and you see how he came to the Warriors, and he did his job. He did what he's supposed to do.
mm,
So he came in, did his thing, and then Stephen Curry took a backseat, and they still didn't love you. So I think after he won the second title, like they said, he was just like, all right, I'm gonna get this three-peat, and I'm gonna
mm-hmm.
move on. And I realized he likes challenges.
Yeah. I saw that too. Yeah. Yeah.
So the second thing was, if you can remember, I think it was the second title they won,
Mm-hmm.
and they all was on the podium or on the stage,
Yeah. He
and
ain't think about that,
Meyer
man.
said what he said,
Yeah.
and you can see how Katie just looked like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
And also on top of to make it a third one, after they was having the fight, which they did not talk about,
Mm-hmm.
was when KD and after he talked to Iguodala, you can see his lips saying, "That's why I'm out of here. That's why I'm
Yeah.
just fucking out of here," because he already
Mm-hmm.
checked. Like Draymond said, you checked out already.
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying with that. That's why I learned about with the KD and Draymond situation.
Yeah. Well, yeah. With that, they definitely put like all the blame on Steve Kerr and Bob Myers. Even though, like as a coach and as like a manager, for real, you're supposed to when those type of situations come up, you're supposed to be able to handle that for real. And they didn't do a good job doing that. But like with that team and how it was before KD came and before that situation, I feel like they never had like a situation like that before, for real. So they didn't know how to handle it once that situation came up. And one of the things that I was mad about how they did blame it on Steve Kerr and Bob Myers, but like they didn't put the blame on Draymond, for real. Like KD ain't asked Draymond, why did you say that, for real? Why did you feel that way, for real?
Mm.
Yeah. So they just went straight to how Bob Myers and Steve Kerr didn't fix it, for real. Instead of just asking like why would Draymond say all that, for real? Yeah, even though I feel like KD did he had a plan coming to the Warriors, for real. Plan on coming there for 2 or 3 years, and once they won the first two, he wanted to get the three-peat because it's just hard to get the three-peat in any sport, for real. So I felt like he was going to get a three-peat, then leave, and they didn't get the three-peat.
I mean, I understand why they blamed them, but any situation that happens in the organization, it does not supposed to go to the media. So the media, instead of Bob Myers and Steve Kerr just sitting there and just saying we're on your side, or but privately, y'all just put it out to the media like, hey, we're not we handle this situation. Hey, media gonna ask. You know, the media is gonna ask the next day, the next day after that. Hey, did y'all two made up and all that stuff? So it became annoying. So
yeah. Plus, it made it even worse because the situation happened pretty much on live TV, bro. So everybody saw it. So everybody want to know what's going to happen afterwards, bro. You seen what happened afterwards. There's a little 1-game suspension that Draymond said he laughed at. yeah. But said Bob Myers said that's not the reaction I thought. He said, hey, if I'm gonna laugh at you or cuss you out, I'm gonna laugh at you because I think what y'all doing is funny. I say, oh man. It was a good convo though, for real. Yeah, I think if KD will stay healthy, they definitely would have got three in a row.
Oh yeah.
I think I definitely think they would have beat Toronto. Yeah, I think if Clay ain't get hurt, they probably would have at least got to 7 games.
I think it would have been a game 7, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Who knows? And then on top of that, I don't like what Stephen A. Smith has done and trying to say where was Stephen Curry in that situation.
Hey man,
Stephen Curry is a different type of leader.
Yeah.
Raymond is the vocal leader, and Clay is just with the flow. So why even like they're not going to listen to him anyway?
Yeah.
Steph gonna come in, hey guys, kumbaya. I ain't gonna do the Tebow shit, but like, come on, guys, and they're gonna be like, all right, man, whatever, nigga, you call me a bitch. So you gotta let them handle that.
Yeah. Just Curry and Clay were just trying to hoop for real. They wasn't even trying to get into all that. And plus, like your vocal leader is the one who got into it for real. So it's hard to talk to the one that's always talking for real.
Yeah. Everybody has a role on the team, and Steph is the doer.
Yeah. He's the star that ain't the talker for
real.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah. Going to the next topic, NBA games you're looking forward to seeing next year since the release of the schedule.
Yeah. I'm looking for a lot of matchups. Bro. I definitely want to see that the Houston versus Detroit. In Detroit, I want to know if Detroit gonna boo Jalen Green. If not, for real, I don't think they will, but I feel like they should, because he said what he said, whatever. And I'm definitely looking forward to the Lakers and Nets if everybody healthy, for real. Yeah, because the last time they played, Kyrie was talking, saying like, we're gonna meet them when they got their whole team healthy. And that never got to happen, for real. And I'm looking forward to the Bucks and Suns rematch. That don't play till February. I feel like that game should have been a Christmas game, for real. But yeah, that is what it is. But I'm looking forward to a couple matchups. But yeah, they the ones I'm most excited for.
For me, yeah, I'm gonna go with the given Nets and
Mhm.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Uh, I want to really look into that opening season game with the Nets and the Bucks,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and I want to see the Lakers and Bucks play. I forgot what time what
Oh yeah.
date they play, but I
Mm.
just want to see if Giannis is going to have that same type of
Yeah.
emotion when he said what he said. I don't care about what everybody was saying. Oh, he was just saying in general. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
you said what you said, and
Mm-hmm.
I think with Giannis, him being who he is, he's not cocky. He's just saying how he feels and stuff. And
Yeah. Yeah.
but I want him to have that same energy now because now they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna stack the deck
Oh
and they're
yeah.
gonna play. Um, I want to see also the 76ers and see how they look opening
Mm.
day because I don't know. I think Ben is out of there and
Yeah. You think you're gonna get traded? He ain't get traded yet, man.
he didn't, but I mean
Yeah.
it's gonna have to happen. Like
Yeah. They already said they ain't gonna trade him unless they ain't become available. That's the only way. Yeah,
yeah,
it
because
says
there's
so.
really
Yeah,
nobody else.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So most likely he's gonna be playing with them at least for the start of the season.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to see how that's gonna work.
Well, like I said, I just
Yeah.
want to see the 76ers play against the Nets and
Mm,
Miami. I know you're not a
Miami.
big fan of Miami
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I really want to see that. I really want to see that. So we'll see
Yeah,
how that goes.
yeah, yeah. How you think the Suns gonna do next year, man?
Let's break it.
Yeah,
Let's
well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Me, I think that it's gonna be the same thing that happened with Miami. They go to the finals, then the next year get get swept first round. That's exactly what I think the Suns. What's gonna happen with the Suns? Because they ain't add nobody.
you
And then
don't
when
have to.
oh man, when you make it to the finals and you lose, you gotta add something that
They got
gets you.
JaVale McGee.
Come on, bro. Come on, brother.
You got
Yeah,
you got Saric.
yeah,
Uh,
man.
but I
No,
don't know
that
if he's
ain't
gonna
enough.
come back any good because he's
Yeah, he
tore
told
his
they
AC.
said in the finals for real. So
Yeah,
most likely he gonna at least that take at least a year.
yeah.
Yeah, yes, man.
All right, I'll
I
break it
don't.
down like this. They're in the
Okay.
Pacific Division. So the
Mm,
West is wide open. So this is what I think is going to happen with them. The Kings not make it to the playoffs.
no.
So you have the Lakers,
Mm,
Golden State,
mm,
and Clippers.
yeah, they all locks right there.
I don't know about the Clippers yet.
Yeah, yeah. Come
I
on,
think
man.
I think the Clippers will be a play-in team.
Playing.
Play-in.
You
Think
think
they're
they're
gonna
gonna
be.
be 8 through 10?
I think they're gonna be 8 through 10.
Oh, okay.
So I think the Suns will be in that ninth spot, and I think
Yeah, they was number one last year.
hey, as y'all said, it was a COVID season.
Hey,
COVID
man,
season.
you still have to
So,
play. Man.
well, last time I checked, being healthy is also a skill.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Show enough.
so the thing is with the Suns, I think they also gave Chris Paul too much power because, as you said, they didn't add nobody,
Yeah.
but I think they should have added somebody in the power forward position
Mm-hmm.
because I think Crowder is too. I think he's an East Coast player.
Mm.
West Coast is just up like going back and forth constantly. I I think that's one move they should have made. They should have got at least try to go get Aaron Gordon. So
Okay.
that's just me because
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're
Yeah.
gonna make it to the ninth spot. Ninth spot,
Okay.
Suns.
Mm. Dang. Yeah, I definitely think they should have went and got like another score for real. Maybe in the front court for real. I don't know who. Yeah, most likely Aaron Gordon. They could have got y'all. I seen Paul Millsap still up there. Ain't nobody pick him up yet.
Only thing
But
wrong with Paul Millsap is that he can shoot, but he's just slow as
Yeah.
molasses,
Oh yeah.
and he's
Middle last.
6'7",
Yeah.
and he can't move laterally,
And
and
ain't
he's
got no
over.
bounce. Yeah, no bounce either.
No bounce.
Yeah.
So that should tell you something. I think he'll probably go to the Nets though.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where all the retired power forwards going.
Blake
Yeah,
Griffin's not
yeah.
retired.
Hey man. Yeah, I think the Suns gonna have a better record than the player. I don't know where they're gonna be at. Cause I know the Warriors gonna make it, but I know Clay ain't supposed to come back to like Christmas for real.
That's why I said
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah. So most likely, Steph gonna be carrying the team again, and he carried them to like the 8th seed. So I feel like they're gonna be right in that playing again for real. I think the Warriors, as far as the Warriors, so I think Suns gonna get at least a top 5 spot in the West. Hey, I think Clippers know how to win in the regular season for real. And depending on Kawhi
Well, I ain't
injury.
coming back until probably after Christmas. You know how
Yeah,
he is. Ow, my knee
yeah,
ain't coming.
yeah. But I think Paul George's still good enough to win games in the regular season for real. Yeah. So I think they're gonna be a top 4. I think Clippers gonna be a top 4. Maybe Suns be top 4 or 5 for real. Yeah. So I think Lakers gonna be number 1. Maybe Denver number 3. I don't know. I don't know like how it's gonna go for real. But I think Suns gonna be make it to the playoffs and bounce first round. Just like Miami did, man. It's another cycle, man. Teams who shouldn't have made it, man, got lucky one year. The real you come out next year, man.
They had the least amount of rest. That's why the Lakers went out the first round and Miami went out the first round. 71 days of rest.
Lakers went out because their star players was hurt. Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miami because of what?
Miami got bounced because they went against the team that they took out last year.
Okay.
Yeah. They went against a hungry Milwaukee team, a better Milwaukee team. See how they lost last year? Mm-hmm. Then they brought in Drew Holiday. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah. If you lose, you're supposed to improve your team, man.
Well, they did that during the season. Drew Holiday come through during the season. So
he came in the off season, right?
No, I don't think he came through the off season. He came through the season.
No. They traded Joe. No, he started the year
with the Pelicans.
Not because the season ended in like October or something. Then he got traded like right after that. Then they started the season like in December or January.
I'm not even gonna look that up. I want to take your word for it.
Yeah. I think he started the year this past year with Milwaukee. Then they gave him a extension like midway. For real.
Well, remember they also got PJ Tucker during the
Miami
season.
Oh yeah. Milwaukee did, yeah.
So that also played a factor.
Yeah, so they was getting better
during the season.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's what
I don't think Suns gonna do that. They might though. I don't know, but I think they're gonna be bounce first round, man. I'm sorry. They had a nice run, man.
We will definitely see about that.
Yeah.
The next topic is should Cam be the starter for the Patriots?
Yeah.
Cam Newton. Sorry.
Yeah. Cameron Newton. I think they should start him, at least give him a chance for real. Because last year they went 7-9 with him. They did add like more weapons. Because like I know last year they didn't really have no receivers. They pretty much had the same receiver that Brady had in his last season. And if Brady couldn't win with him, I know Cam couldn't win with him for real. Because I seen last year Cam only had 8 passing touchdowns. That is not Patriots football at all. Mm-hmm. So I think they added Nelson Aguilar and 2 tight ends, Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry.
Please don't remind me.
Yeah, God, sorry about that, brother. But I think he'll have a better season. But if the first couple games, if he ain't showing what he need to show, then they can put that rookie in, Mac Jones from Alabama. Yeah, he looked both of them look good in the preseason for real. But I'll start Cam start the season off.
For me, I will start Cam for 5 weeks,
Mm,
and then I'll look. Well, knowing Belichick always play these little mind games. He tried to do it with Brady. I forgot what year it was, but they drafted a quarterback
mm,
because he does that just to put fire up the ass.
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
only thing with Cam, and he said this in an interview where he had got COVID, and then
Mm,
the Patriots was kept on going. And he had to catch up. So
mm,
the Patriots offense and everything they do is just like you gotta just keep focused. And if you ain't focused, then you're gonna be off the team.
mm.
So they're not gonna start Brian Hoyer. So Brian Hoyer,
No.
I'm sorry, but it's just like did your thing with the Browns, you did your thing with
uh,
the Texans and stuff like that.
oh man.
Bro, you just here to just teach the young boys because Cam ain't listening to you.
Hell no.
Um, so I think if they start off with if they start 5 weeks with Cam, and let's
Mm,
say he got let's say a 4-1 record or
yeah, yeah. Then
a
three and
four,
two.
yeah,
Three and
three and
two.
two. I think Belichick said, all right, I'm gonna see how I go.
Yeah.
Mac, you just sit back and watch because
Mm-hmm.
knowing Cam, he's not gonna be there next year.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Most likely not.
so it'll just be a grooming process for Mac Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I think that might work because also people not talking about Kendrick Bourne.
Oh
And
yeah,
if I
yeah.
said his name right,
Yeah, you said it right.
but he's good too. He
Hell
can play in
yeah.
this slot. I I
Mm-hmm.
I, I really like him. But when
Yeah.
you got Nelson Aguilar and Hunter Henry,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's you pretty much back in the mix because their division, I still don't believe in their division. Them
Uh,
and the NFC South. Like I don't believe both of their division. Like it's like the Patriots, all they gotta do is just spend their money like they did. Patriots
yeah.
might be number one in their division.
Oh no, man. It's gonna be hard to top Buffalo, man. That's hard. They on the road right now, man.
Last year they was on the roll. I don't know about this year.
Oh, okay. They
So
paid their quarterback, man, so they believe in
who else they gonna believe in?
Huh?
Stephon Diggs, you're not gonna give him a max. So it's like
No, I mean yeah, they gave him a lot of money though.
they gave him a lot of money, but
Yeah.
they ain't give him Josh Allen money.
No, no, yeah, the quarterbacks always get all the blame and all the money for real. Yeah, so you gotta pay them.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah,
Buffalo too, so I don't think
yeah,
nobody gonna
yeah.
go cold as Buffalo. So
No, 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 hell no.
so if I was them, like I said, I'll start until week 5 and keep it
Yeah,
moving from there. So
okay. Yeah, I hope you do good though, but yeah, I don't see, I mean, unless you have like another MVP type season, I don't see you getting past this year with the Patriots. So I feel like this might be your last chance for real. Yeah, because I don't see nobody picking you up after this.
you don't see nobody picking them up.
No, not to be a starter for real. Because if he not trying to play, he not trying to come up the bench for real.
No, he's not. He's too
Yeah, yeah,
cocky for that.
yeah. So I feel like every uh team starting quarterback spot either taken or about to be taken, or they grooming somebody uh for it to be taken. And plus, you still got Deshaun Watson out there. Whenever they're ready to trade Joe for real, he first up. Yeah, he's gonna get the first option no matter what. Yeah, it ain't no team out there that need a quarterback as of
Steelers.
today. Yeah, yeah. That might be. yeah. Whenever Ben decide to go, yeah, that might be. Yeah. Steelers could pick you up.
Mm.
Yeah. I need to think about them.
Of course, you'll never think
I
about
never
that.
do, man. They don't deserve to be in the league.
Oh, damn,
Yeah.
that's
Hey,
disrespectful.
hey, man. They are trash as an organization. I don't like nothing about
Redskins. What about the Redskins? What about the Redskins? I mean,
it.
damn, the Washington
The
football
Washington
team.
football team. Who they quarterback? They got Fitzpatrick. And
Once again, nobody. That's not a quarterback.
yeah,
He's a journeyman now.
yeah. Fitzpatrick and the quarterback that played in the playoffs last year. They groomed me up. Yeah, I forgot your name.
I
The
forgot his
Trump
name too.
supporter. Yeah. Hey, he is what he is, man. Yeah, but we'll see after the season how it goes. Okay.
Hopefully it works out.
Yeah, definitely.
LeBron has been talked about lately. You know, I can't help it but say it, but yeah. Should LeBron be upset about him not getting any votes being the best player in the league?
Yeah, you're damn right. You should be upset, man.
Why?
Because he's still one of the best players in the league right now today,
Mm-hmm.
and he's arguably the best player right now, still in this league. Because before he got hurt, he was still putting up MVP type numbers, putting up 25, 7 and 7 before the injury. He was an MVP candidate. He averaged 25 and up since the second year in the league, and he had his team number one in the West, or top two in the West before he got hurt. Yeah, but just like every year, you make your name in the playoffs for real. And his name last year in the playoffs wasn't in there. And the top two players that they did vote for number one was KD and Giannis. And they definitely showed up in the playoffs for real. So I understand why people didn't vote for your number one. But if you're going by skill, then yeah, LeBron's still one of the top players in the NBA for real. Top three right now. So he definitely should have got some number one votes. And he should be upset. God damn it.
For me, I don't think he should be upset. And the reason being is because at the end of the day, you already got voter fatigue for the MVP anyway. People are not going to vote for you because they don't like you or they don't like what you do, whatever the case may be. For me, which I wish LeBron would do, it's just not shut up and dribble. I'm not telling him shut up and dribble, but I'm telling him just like, all right, note it down, save it, and then when season come, because he did that last year. And I was like, yo, what happened to going dark? Like,
he didn't do that last year.
Exactly. And he was talking all this big shit. And then you have to realize, like, you got Anthony Davis that's injured. You got a whole bunch of other things that's going on. And then the narrative change, like talking about, oh, well, fuck the bubble, fuck this play in and stuff like that. And the play in kept you in the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's a lot of narratives that he had to just flip flop on. And it's like, all right, bro, just take your loss and just understand it and look at it from a self-awareness. Like, okay, I am turned 37. I am still one of the best players out there. Forget this vote. Let me still go out here and prove it to them. You already got Russell. You already got AD. And you got a couple other people that's going to come in there and just take off. Like, you can take nights off now. Like you don't have to fake an injury, but you can say, yeah, he on rest or whatever like that. And let Russ go out there and just go up and down the court all game. You can take off a legit 10 games this year. So I don't think he should be mad because he already knows what he can do. And him saying like, oh, Wash King, this and that. Like,
I still don't know where that came from. He said somebody said it, but I don't know who said it.
I think Skip said that.
It ain't no footage of yo saying that though. That's true. I look for it, so I don't know who said it or where he heard it from. But yeah, he be using that the last couple of years as your motivation. I don't know who called it.
He might have made it up like Michael used to do. Yeah. Like Mike, I never said that. I just said that I think you need to work on this. Oh, you saying I'm old? You saying I'm trash? No, I never said that, Mike. I never said that. So that might be one of those things. You just making up shit and just saying, oh, this person said that. Like,
yeah, because there ain't no source of that. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. I mean, he's still one of the best in the league right now. Man.
Oh yeah. And long like I forgot who said it, but long as your peers, no, KD said that.
Oh yeah.
As long as your peers respect you and know your game, forget a vote. Who cares about a vote?
Yeah, you're right.
So,
Hey man, put some respect on this man's name though. If these people voting and they really know the game, then yeah, they should acknowledge that.
also, they keep making up these lists, and what
Yeah,
GM said if they would start a team today, they would start
yeah,
go with Zion or somebody like that. I'm like, okay, I mean, if you want to do that, but it's some stupid topics. Like,
yeah. That's all it is.
going with the next topic. Should there be a age limit for comebacks? Recently, To and a couple other people want to come back, and this is from every sport.
Mm.
Do you think it should be an age limit on players coming back?
At first I did, real, because I seen Lance Stevenson trying to come back. I don't know how old he is, but I seen Monte Ellis trying to come back.
Yeah,
I know he close.
that's the
Yeah,
person.
close. Yeah, close to 40. But then I also see like LeBron, who damn near 37, he's still playing. So I feel like if you're good enough to play, no matter what your age is, then you should be able to get a tryout, bro. Yeah. So I mean, if you're 40, but can still ball, then yeah. It shouldn't be no limit on what you should do. Bro. No age limit.
Um, for me, I think it should be, but the thing is it should be case and study. For instance, you have Isaiah Thomas who's trying to get on the Lakers, Nets, whatever team you can get on.
Oh yeah.
So the circumstances with that is why you was out the league. Your hip, you had surgery on your hip, et cetera, et cetera. You're short, you can still ball on offense, but defense, you're a liability. He was with the Nuggets for what, 10 days? No, it was the Pelicans.
Pelicans. Yeah, Pelicans.
It was the Pelicans.
Yeah.
So the thing is with that is like, okay, that's why you're out the league. Lance Stevenson is Lance Stevenson.
Yeah.
Nick Young got caught with the coke. Terrell Suggs. I didn't mean to say that. Terrell Suggs. Not Terrell Suggs. Terrell Owens.
Yeah.
He was out the league. Still in good shape, but
Yeah.
Everybody knows Terrell Owens drop balls. Pause. So it's like, these are your circumstances. Yes, y'all older and stuff like that. Yes, we know about LeBron. We know about Tom Brady. We know about kickers in the league and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But these people take care of their body and they don't get hurt as much. Now, LeBron got hurt last year by an ankle injury. We're talking about an ankle injury. No torn ACL.
Yeah, you seen how it happened though. Yeah. A grown man dove into your ankle.
That was purposely done, in my opinion. But I mean, I don't like Solomon Hill anyway.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to circumstances, yes, and age, I think it should be a limit, because just like the guy that was on trying out for the G League team. How old was he? I think it was 45 or fucking 50.
Oh, which one? Which one?
It was a article video that had an older guy trying out for the G League team.
Oh yeah, I ain't know that, bro.
Yeah. And then also the Tebow situation we would talk about.
Oh yeah.
You're older, you've been out the game for a long time. So in his case study, as far as football goes, the only players that really play for a long time might be linebackers like the Ray Lewis and stuff like that. But they ain't gonna be out there at 40 years old.
Yeah.
So in Tebow's situation, you join a whole different position.
Yeah.
You don't know how to block.
Yeah, my gosh.
You don't know how to do nothing. Just you doing Patrick Beverly shit. You just running around doing stuff. So
cool job, man.
So when it comes to the TL situation, if people wanted you by now, just like Kaepernick, Kaepernick is not even coming back, your skill has probably diminished because one, your age, and the reason why you're out the league right now.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So I feel like them players that's trying to come back, they should go to like them secondary leagues for real. Like try like Monte Ellis and Stevenson, that like try to go to the G League for real. And like the football players can try to go to Canadian Football League or European Football League if they really want to come back and play for real.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you can put like a limit on like Isaiah Thomas or Monte Ellis, like they've been out the league for down there 3 to 5 years. You can put like a cap on that for real. Saying like, yeah, you've been out the league for a couple years. Yeah, you can't come back to this league unless you go through like the G League for real. Yeah, if you want to do it like that, yeah. Because Monte Ellis, I don't even remember the last time Monte Ellis played for real. Yeah, he's trying to come back to the league.
That's a good question. I think what they should do if they're gonna do that, just like you see Michael Beasley, he played in Kenneth Reed, and a couple other players. Yeah, just come through the summer league. Yeah. I mean, because most of them got too much pride, just like T.O. You probably have too much pride to say, "Oh, I'm not going to Canadian league."
Yeah.
I don't know if the NFL got some G League or anything like that, but I don't think T.O. would definitely do that. I think T.O. just want to be out there and he want to run routes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
until he get hit.
He want to be a starting route receiver right now.
Even with Dez is a good wide receiver, but Dez had injuries, and Dez is a pretty much a end zone 20-yard player.
Yeah.
You come in for these 20 yards, you're going to either block or you're going to get this screen pass to go in the end zone with this slant route.
Yeah.
That's it. What else are you going to do for me? I can't use you on the 50-yard line. I can't use for nothing else.
I don't know. You ain't getting no deep routes, man. He ain't beating nobody.
No, definitely not. So I mean, it is with that. This question I really like: which quarterback has the most pressure coming into this year?
I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, I'm saying the most who got the most pressure is my quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Yeah, because it's pretty much time to win, for real. And they pretty much ain't locked him up yet. Because I would have said Josh Allen because he got so much talent around Joe. But since they paid him already, it really ain't no pressure for him since they already secured his future with the team. But they didn't do that with Lamar Jackson yet. And because like the last couple of years they had chances to win, had teams good enough to go all the way, but they couldn't get past the first round of the playoffs. And once they did last year, the second round game was just horrible for real on the offensive end for real. So I think all the pressure on Lamar Jackson because he a former MVP and he got the team to go all the way. And the boy hey man, I don't encourage people to take the vaccine, you know. But if you caught Corona twice, man, I will take it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Yeah, just to get some type of boost, because the boy done caught it twice, man, and it's hurting for real. Yeah, just like you said, staying healthy is a skill, and that boy is failing in that department. Hey man, three strikes you're out, man. You know, you survived twice. I don't know what's gonna happen this third time, man. If he living the way he lived, for real. So, hey, man, yeah, take your vitamins, man, and drink some fruit juice because we need you out there, brother. Yeah, it's all the pressure on Lamar this year.
God forbid me. I should. But I'm gonna say, since you already took mine with Lamar Jackson, with that, I'm gonna also say Joe Burrows. Reason why I say this because with Joe Burrows, yes, he got a lot of he had that big injury. But the thing is with him, he has to learn, like, let me get down. Yeah. And I think the thing with him is that he's still a good quarterback, but it was a lot of times where he learned towards the middle of the year, and then you had to have a tackler tell you, yo, you learned something today, but yeah, I mean, next time he said, yeah, I learned. And then,
Yeah.
wow,
Oh
you
man.
see what Justin feels like. These
Mhm.
linebackers is waiting to show you, like, I can't wait to hit you.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think this year coming in, I think he playing week 1, right?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I know he has been practicing. I don't know if he played any preseason games yet. Yeah, I'm not sure if he cleared or not.
Well, that pressure would be on him because I think for one, he's got it. He got it. Honestly, I really don't think he has any wide receivers. I know there's wide receivers over there, but I don't think it's gonna matter. And you're
Yeah.
in AFC North when they cracking you.
Oh
So
yeah.
like I said, I just hope that he learns to take his cues and just throw it out of bounds instead of
Yeah.
just sitting there taking it and getting injured. Like it has to be a conversation with the offensive line, but I don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
he can't really do much in that division.
Right. Right.
Um, when it comes to Lamar Jackson, I think piggybacking off of what you said, I think
Mhm.
also this will also show his strength and weaknesses going forward because
Mhm.
everybody's still going to compare you to Mahomes until you win a ring.
Yeah.
And then he said what he said on draft night. So they're still holding that against him. And in his division, he is the number one quarterback. So, I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to still look at you like, all right, you the MVP, you this and that.
Mhm.
But now you have, I guess, one good wide receiver, Sammy Watkins.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you do good with Sammy Watkins, maybe more wide receivers will come because
Mhm.
even though I don't like Crabtree crying and stuff like he did, like, oh, I'm just running routes and he running,
Yeah.
I turn
Yeah.
around, he's already running past me and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think those two guys are going to have the biggest uh, pressure on them. I can't say Mahomes because
Yeah.
some people might say Mahomes because he lost in the Super Bowl. Well, you lost to Tom Brady, so
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. Right.
if you ain't played Tom Brady, you would have won.
Yeah, yeah, and he already paid for real, so they already believe in well, if they win a championship or not.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah. I think another QB is Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah. I think he got a lot of pressure on because they took the quarterback first round, and I think this is his last chance for real. Because when he out there playing, like they win for real, and
Mm-hmm.
they got a chance to go all the way. But like the last couple of years, he been getting hurt for real. So I feel like if he get hurt again, then yeah, his starting job gone.
Should went to the Patriots when he had a chance, but it wasn't his
Yeah,
decision.
yeah.
Belichick wanted him bad.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
He had too much talent though to be the backup. So trade him away. I mean, he been doing good once he out there on the field though. But he gotta stay healthy because that young boy trying to take your spot, man.
I mean, yeah, you can definitely say that. I also would probably say, since we're talking about that, I would say Matthew Stafford too. Even though Matthew Stafford really don't have to do much because the defense is so good, but Matthew Stafford, like, bro, you've been out of the loop.
Yeah.
You here,
Yeah.
like you
See,
can't
yeah,
mess this up.
he been around for a while for real. And he always don't get mentioned when quarterback conversations come around. Yeah, and I
You
feel
got
like
Calvin Johnson no more.
yeah, man, yeah, and I feel like he got a good enough team to go all the way to, and even get to the playoffs. I don't even remember the last time he went to the playoffs since Calvin Johnson. Yeah. So definitely pressure on him too.
Pressure on everybody.
Oh yeah.
Going to the last question. Did you think Urban Myers handled the situation with Tebow good or bad?
Yeah, I think he did the right thing for real. Because because the way Tebow looked, man, the way he couldn't block, it was just horrible formation what he did, and plus like that clip that they showed that he did the terrible block, the shit was everywhere. I'm sure everybody on the team saw it. Every sports station was talking about it. So like if he kept on the team after seeing that, then I feel like he would have lost like a lot of respect in the locker room for real. Because he pretty much gave that job and took a spot from somebody who probably would have been way better at blocking or playing a tight end position than Tebow did. So if he did keep it around, then I feel like we would have lost a lot of respect for him. So he had to make that decision. Yeah, so I agree. I believe he did the right thing.
With the Tebow situation, I mean, I think he just handled it wrong since the beginning. You brung him there because he said he wants to be a tight end. So it was a whole bunch of things with that. It's like, nah.
Yeah.
And then it was smart because you brought more attention to the team and stuff, but the quarterback didn't get no type of attention. So I guess that was good for him, but I don't know how he handled that situation with pressure. So he could have brought Tebow in to be some type of coordinator, coach, or something like that if he was if he really wanted him around. But I think he handled it bad, and then y'all relationship is probably done for good now after that. But
it might be. I don't know how strong their relationship was. I'm sure it's a little tainted now.
I mean, the Tebow Mania situation is closed for good now. But I understand with him bringing him in, and I'm gonna give you a chance to get in here, and this is your only way. You just gotta perform. And Tebow's just not that guy.
That's straight up. Yeah. They didn't even try him out on special teams. They could put him on special teams team.
Oh, right.
Yeah. They didn't even put him out there. They wanted to play tight end.
Too slow.
Yeah, he too not a tight end, man. He too trash, man. He shouldn't even been out there in the first place, man.
Play fullback.
No, man. He should play sports analyst the way he was playing the last couple of years.
Well, he lost that job. They gave it to what's his name?
I don't know. Didn't RG3 guy?
Yes, that's who we got it.
Yeah.
That's another guy that knew, like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, but they said like in this contract, if a team hire he could just leave for real. I did see that in the RG3 contract. Yeah. So it won't mess up like he don't got fulfill his whole contract, bro. If a team want to bring you in.
But who gonna bring him in?
Yeah, man, somebody might bring you in, man. I don't know who. Yeah.
Well, we shall see about that. Wrapping up, anything you want to tell everybody or?
Hey, man, the sports world, wrestling, sports entertainment, man. It's been a great week for wrestling this week, man. First thing that happened was CM Punk came back to AEW for real. He ain't wrestled about 10 years. Last time he was in WWE, he went off saying that the company was
everything.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he said The Rock was gonna be in the WrestleMania main event before The Rock even came back for real. He said the company would be better off once Mr. Man did. But he was going off for real. And he knows wrestling WWE again. Like he tried the UFC, that failed horribly. But he came back to AEW a couple days ago, for real. And they went crazy for him. And the WWE, the goddamn John Cena fought last night for Roman Reigns. John Cena was going for a 17th championship. If he won, he would have tied Ric Flair for the most all time. But he got his ass whipped for real by Roman Reigns. And before all this, Roman Reigns, he pretty much Samoan, so that means he related to The Rock for real. So before this, like Roman Reigns was like the good guy. They wanted him to be the star, but he couldn't like talk on the mic for real. He had like all the charisma for real, but he could wrestle a little bit. So like back in the day, they tried to put you against John Cena, and John Cena was just exposed to you for real, saying like, yeah, you're not that guy for real.
You gotta remember your lines.
Yeah.
I remember saying that.
Yeah. So John Cena So once Roman Reigns changed his image for real, John Cena came back, tried to get Joe. It ain't work out for you at all. No, Roman Reigns destroyed Joe last night. But like back in the day, try and make your star. They wouldn't put you against bigger stars for real. So they had you going against John Cena, and they had you going against Brock Lesnar. So like when Roman Reigns changed his image, he took Brock Lesnar guy Paul Heyman. For real. Yeah. So once everybody thought once COVID started, Brock Lesnar retired for real. But once Roman Reigns last night beat John Cena, goddamn Brock Lesnar came back last night, man, with the ponytail and the beater tucked in your jeans, man.
Like a full-blown dyke.
Yeah, he definitely did. Yeah, he came back lit for real, man. Yeah, he came back at SummerSlam. That's been real exciting for wrestling, man. Yeah, so pretty much Roman Reigns, he pretty much the guy right now, and he pretty much ran through everybody on the roster. And they pretty much just bringing back all this old rivalries for real. Try to complete your story for real. Yeah. So we're gonna see how this goes because Brock Lesnar don't wrestle without Paul Heyman for real. Like Brock Lesnar don't even talk in the mic without Paul Heyman, but Paul Heyman is with Roman Reigns right now. So we're gonna see what Paul Heyman gonna do if you're gonna choose a side. Yeah,
I'm starting to think like Paul Heyman is just like Jimmy. I think it was Jimmy Nelson or Jimmy Hart.
Jimmy Hart. Real.
Yeah, Jimmy Hart. Like I'm really starting to think he's just like that. Like,
yeah. He's just a great manager for real. Yeah, but everybody he link up with they become great champions. Yeah. So wrestling been lit, man. Boy, they had weak ass Goldberg fighting last night. Oh, he was fighting Bobby Lashley, man. Bobby Lashley damn near broke this man's legs, man. He kept picking him up and throwing his legs into the ring post. For real, they had the referee had to stop the match because Goldberg couldn't get up no more. That shit was embarrassing, man.
It is.
Then they had Goldberg's son try hop on top of Bobby Lashley, man. They put your son in the full Nelson, man. 10 seconds, that boy was.
Oh, that was him. Okay.
Yeah. That was Goldberg's son, man. Yeah. Put you on the full Nelson. That boy was dazed in 10 seconds, man. So yeah, man. Any wrestling fans? I know y'all been happy this week, man. Anybody who want to get back into wrestling, it's a good time right now. Man. Because it's about to light back up. Yeah.
To next.
Huh?
What happened to next?
NXT?
Yeah.
They got dismantled for real. Yeah, years ago. Yeah, they had a nice run for real. But I think they put him up against John Cena. John Cena took him out one by one. A couple players, couple people in that group did survive for real. They had their own single careers, but most of them don't for it. Yeah, like during COVID, WWE they did let go like a lot of top wrestlers for real. A lot of great talent for real. Yeah, they let go like a lot of wrestlers for real. That's why like views have been going down, but they've used that money to bring back them old wrestlers for real. Yeah. They did waste their money on Goldberg though. Old ass.
I see the great coming in and all that. Like,
yeah, he can't even perform the wrestling moves for real because he can't pick nobody up no more. Bro.
Oh, I didn't know that. See that? I don't know that.
He can't suplex nobody no more. He can't do a jackhammer no more. Cause like I forgot who he was fighting, but like he tried to pick you up and he like stumbled and like sprained your neck for real.
Oh, yeah, we had an Undertaker situation.
Out there hurting people, man.
Mad as shit, nigga. Yeah. You can't pick me up.
Yeah, man.
You're next.
That's all you could do is yell, man. You do that weak ass spear, man.
That's all he was good for. I kept on saying that since the WCW. Like he's a grappler. That's it.
That's it.
Regular shit.
Strong and fast, bro. Yeah, now he just toned up and slow. Bro. Yeah. This shit been wild, man. Yeah, it's been a good week. good week for wrestling though. Should definitely start watching again, man.
I'll look at the highlights for right now. I don't know, but
I got you. Now I'll keep you updated. I got you.
Speaking of that, everybody, please still continue to be on the There You Go Cap and IG. Send your questions. We didn't get none this week. Make sure again before I say that. No, we didn't have none. But continue sending your questions. Be respectful. Things of that nature. And yep, that's all I got to really say about that.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for continuing watching. Keep going, man.
And that is a wrap on There You Go Captain Podcast number 20, and we're out.